Oh boy, oh boy. Get out of here, Alpha Dog. Alright, alright. I got everything set up. This time, I actually have the chat window easily available. I just got one thing left to do, which is not get notifications on Discord while I stream. Alright, there we go. All good there. It is Tuesday. Wait, lower this volume on my end. It's loud. Should be fine, I hope. Doesn't look too bad. So I can finally have the chat open. Hello. I can finally have the chat open and see it properly and read all the messages without having to go into the menu itself to pull it up. So, huzzah! Figuring out the ways to make things work also. What? Beautiful. It's Tuesday. Means more Viva Piñata. What are my plans for today? My plans for today are to get the galagoogoo. I decided I want to get that one. And if I remember correctly, we were set up to do that in the orchard. Which obviously needs some trees to actually be an orchard. Forgot that this place is like a shit ton of Panakis. But that's Panakis. Let's find some trees first. Because we're gonna have to wait till nighttime anyways for the galagoogoos to show up. Should probably also plant some tulips, since the galagoogos like the tulips. There we go. Let's get some seeds. As I hope everybody's doing good today. I've had a pretty chill Tuesday so far. Mostly it's been finishing up some commission things, which is always good to have done. Been looking forward to playing this actually. Because Viva Piñata good. They don't dig a hole there, so let's have a hazelnut tree next to the Hindiri home. There we go. That would be a good start. We also have a bunch of new residents that just make themselves at home. Also, I just noticed this. Have you noticed that the little markings on the apple tree look like apples? By chill, you mean nice or freezing? I mean, it's... I would say, a few days ago it was pretty cold, but I would say it's more nice than like the cold kind of chill. How many mock drops do we have? I assume we only have one. Actually, that is a lie. We have 1, 2... Isn't there 3? I recall we have one more. Right, you guys need water. We're slowly but surely moving into the brighter times. Which means that slowly but surely things will get warm. Which is nice. I'm not the biggest fan of the cold. As in, like, below freezing cold. I didn't notice the apple markings. Some of the sun markings. Yeah, these little suns for the extra growths. Which, both the hazel and the apple tree have the sun markings around the extra growths. Ain't that peculiar? Wonder if that's the case for most of the trees. I want to pay attention more to them trees. Also, I forgot that I should have fertilized these tulips, but I can plant two ones that actually have the fertilized, so that there's plenty of tulips to go around. Always fascinates me that they decided to make the tulips be like the dark polar tulips. I think I would prefer freezing to arid any day. I mean, hello. I don't know how as someone who has never experienced like an arid environment, I wouldn't know how to compare. Except I do know when things are dry, but not like super dry. Them tulips. Oh, there's a fudge hog here. This fudge hog has decided to eat the thistle that I was leaving over for the moth traps. This is just kind of awful, but I could find from somewhere where it's pretty wet and temperate. I mean, I think it's really depends. Right, I guess we're gonna have a fudge hog, even though I didn't intend for us to have a fudge hog. Wang! Please move away from the thistle. Just for your own safety. I don't know. My favorite, like, time of year around here is when, it's like when it's not fully summer. Wildfires are pretty scary. I would imagine. I mean, I haven't experienced an actual, like, house fire. I would not want to imagine having to experience, like, wildfires. Alright. Kinda wanna breed these moth drops, but still waiting on them thistles. Just wanna go try and get a Tim today. Isn't it interesting that in this game you can actually sell the weeds without losing money? Meanwhile, in Trouble in Paradise, they sell for negative monies. For a game that is all about colorful piñatas, the nighttime environment feels very gray. Yeah, they made the nighttimes very, not vibrant. Which, I think that's just kind of part of the lighting, but I feel like they could have tried to have a bit more colorful night times, but it's like, at what point does it stop being nighttime and more so just a slightly different colored day? I think that's like somewhat pity in Trouble in Paradise. Yeah, just a little bit. It's like, no, you want to get rid of your weeds? No. You gotta pay me to get the weeds. It's like in old Animal Crossing games where if you wanted to sell trash, you would have to pay for it. Which is, I mean, sort of funny. Where's the second moth drop? Because we have moth drop, 1 and moth drop 3. But where's moth drop 2? You don't have a moth drop in here. You can fetch me a moth drop. Because, did we not have a moth drop 2? Did the second one disappear into the ether? It appears to be the case. So I gotta love Piñatas that have a house. Check your journal. I mean, that would work. We sadly don't have the thing in Trouble in Paradise we can just quickly check. We have... No, we only have 2 moth drops. We only have moth drop 2 and moth drop 1. Not sure what happened with the other one. I mean, it's whatever. This is technically number 2, I guess. It's entirely possible something happened and I just wasn't paying attention. That happens sometimes. There's a lot of things that can happen. There's a squazzle in here. You're here because I have a hazelnut tree. It's very interesting that they made it so that the squazzles are more interested where it was eaten. That is also possible to have race in here. There's so many fucking piñatas! Just because I got some trees. You probably don't want to be here, bud, because you're just gonna be fighting with all the buzzlegums. Indeed. These apples are for the Horstachio, but I don't think the Horstachio is gonna show up anytime soon. No, no apples for you. Alright, let's do this little mini-game. Oh. Oh. These moths are not very fast. Go, go, go! Non-Squirtle. Yeah, I didn't understand that the funny thing is that they didn't translate that for this in Swedish, so it's still... Nifa still refers to it in when she talks about that rumor as non-Squirtle, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't understand what you're saying, because you're not even saying the Swedish word for squirrel. Because I didn't know what the fuck a squirrel was. I know what the Swedish word for squirrel was. Oh no, I have too many piñatas. Neither do Spanish. Imagine. Maybe I should get rid of some of these horses. Just to make a little bit of space. Because these horses are pretty big. Just a few. It's like free. That'll give us some more space. There's a bastard, man. Get out of here. We have too many piñatas. It doesn't feel that packed. Yeah, I know. It doesn't feel like there's that much stuff going on, but apparently there is. Gotta love that stuff. This Raisin is still looking for those apples that I sold. What do you mean breeding problem? Or romancing problem? Are they stuck? Are you stuck, my friend? It appears that this moth drop has managed to get themselves stuck. Might be performance restrictions, though you'd think the Xbox restricted could handle more than this. You would think! But, you know. Oh, you know. That's why I want, like, any potential... Like, if they ever make enough for Viva Piñata game, they better fucking loosen up on them restrictions. Okay, let's have a competition. See if we can have this horse become resident. Or if the Raisin will eat all the apples first. By the way, did you check that moth drop 3 was in the descendant or moth drop 1? It appears not, because it didn't have a little tag on it. I can't even tell which moth drop this is. Oh, it's moth drop 1. But I do know that moth drop 3 was one that I fetched by Gretchen. Because, from what I remember last stream, I got one moth drop, which was moth drop 1. And then I asked Gretchen to fetch me another one. And while she was fetching that, another moth drop became resident. Stop looking at the worm! Oh, you're gonna become a resident. I thought he was just really enamored by the worm. Okay, let's do this real quick so that we don't have fighting. Oh my god, there's more piñatas becoming residents. We don't need this. Yes, I do want to send this to myself. My experiment. I don't have the space. This reason seems to be confusing. Then maybe Mothdrag 2 did run away. It is entirely possible that it got stepped on by all the horses and just fucked off. Which I would not. I'm pretty sure that it's very possible, considering the Mothdrags are very small and these horses just do not care. Oh wow! They managed to go inside of the house somehow. Amazing. Because I think I've romanced these guys before. If I'm not 100, if I'm not mistaken. But they don't even go in their house, they're just falling right asleep. You'd think, since they have a house, that they would try and be inside of their house, but I guess that's just a quirk of piñatas. Oh man, the music. Music in this game is top notch. It is laced with nostalgia. And also just very good. Music during the nighttime feels so emotional. I mean, that's partly because of the fact that, at least one of the tracks... Oh gosh, what is his name? Very peaceful, like, wow, there's... Oh gosh, the name slips me. The guy that made, like, the music for this, or at least the primary tracks, who also worked on the Banjo-Kazooie tracks and Donkey Kong tracks. What is his name? The dude who makes the very good music. No, not that guy. I'm trying to remember. But I remember, are you a master of the Mothdrag Lemons already? I don't think I am. I don't recall so. David Weiss composed for DTC, but I don't know who did Benjamin Kazooie. It's Quirk something, I think. I honestly forget, and I don't feel like looking it up. Where's the things? There's... No, that's plants. It's actually good icons for the plants. Piñata. Oh, I already have the stuff for the moth drop. Well, I do need more moth drops, to actually get the galagoogoo to want to come in. But, from one of the videos where they talk about the making of this game, the main composer did, recalled, really enjoying making the soundtrack for this game, and also being very emotional about, like the, last, like, nighttime song. That was the last track that they recorded for the game. Like, they had an entire orchestra to work with. Also, again, sacrifice. Indeed, sacrifice for the galagoogoo gods. But, like, I think that's really cool that this game has a fucking orchestra as part of this. Like, this is responsible for the soundtrack. There you are! You little bastard, you. That was adorable. Berserk reference. I do not know much about Berserk, other than I know that it's called Berserk. on, you guys. I'm getting stuck. Oh, look at the baby moth drop. Small. What does this fella need to actually want to come inside, aside from moth drops and tulips? Do I need to have one of those helper dudes? I know I'd need it for the resident. There you go. I have a moon and a stick. 16! Oh my god. Okay, so I need a lot more moth drops and I need a lot more tulips. Okay, the moth drop managed to actually make it into the house. Amazing. Alright, let's get more tulips. So I'm honestly surprised that they chose the, like, sort of dark purple color for the tulips. When normally, like, when I think of tulips, the first color that comes to mind is, like, yellow or red. But I guess it's just because they didn't have any dark colored flowers. So we're like, fuck, we need one of them to be dark colored. Heck it. Tulips, I guess. Or something like that. I honestly don't know. One can only speculate. Also, why would I go here and get your crap when it's more expensive than just getting the purple? Give me purple. Actually, it's the same fucking price. Who would have thunk it? Did you know that actually doing this doesn't actually count towards the tulip count? At least not in this. I know that... Oh my gosh, I think in Trouble in Paradise it does actually matter. That it actually counts them as more than just one flower. But, who knows? So this moth drop is just... I think you're a little stuck there, bud. Since I never saw Tulip before playing this game, I always think, maybe Viva Piñata Tulip color every time. I mean, that makes sense if you've never actually seen the thing before and don't have much of a reference outside of his seeing it in this. Oh, there goes the galagoogoo. Maybe next night when we have more moth drops. And there's a couple of things that, like, I immediately just think of this one. Maybe it counts as just one since it's the same organism. I mean, that would make sense, wouldn't it? That you'd think for the purposes of, like, making it easier to possibly get some residents, you would just have them count as multiples. That's just how the cookie crumbles. Which moth drop is stuck in there? I can't tell. Moth drop 1 is stuck in there. Well, I can't grab them. Which is a shame because I want to keep on romancing these guys, but I mean, what can I do when he's inside of the geometry? Could you maybe get out of there? Thank you. That is amazing. Isn't it interesting how piñatas that have, like, predators, they typically don't sleep inside of their house? You don't need to eat enough for candy. Okay, please. Just land. Just land. There, thank you. Oh, this... Grr! There's too many piñatas again. To see the baby born before making him do enough for baby. I mean... they're gonna see it one way or another. So I think I might need to get rid of some of these candaries because they're taking up a lot of space when they're actually outside of their house. Which, did you know? a piñata that is inside of their house don't actually count for space. Which is why you can see your space limit kind of fluctuate a lot. This is because piñatas in houses don't count. Which is kind of dumb when you really think about it. Like, you'd think that the game would just count them while they're also in the... Come back here! I want to sell you! Alright then, be difficult then. Flying piñatas, I swear. Please! When are we going inside of their house? Pathfinding is not these piñatas' strong suit. And there's an eagle there. Wild piñatas also take up space in your garden. Fun fact. NPCs also take up space in your garden. Whatever things take up space in your garden that you wouldn't expect, necessarily. Can't really think of it. Okay, sometimes piñatas that are outside of the garden space also take up garden space, which is just stellar. Ah! Fucker! There's a bus engine here. It's just... It's gonna destroy all the cocaine dairies if I don't do anything about it, but also at the same time, I don't mind having a buzzenge. But I don't have any fir trees. Though the prospect of having a buzzenge and... Got to learn it the hard way. Whoa there! Yeah, everybody loved the whoa there. I don't like the prospect of having the eagler in here, along with the buzzenge. Oh, there he goes. Scared by this man. You are the bastard man. This eagle is the size of a small horse. It's a good thing these piñatas are generally not hostile. Actually, maybe I'll keep these candidaries for if more buzzinges decide to show up. I don't know if this is enough tulips, if I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea. Ideal bird size big enough to hug. I mean, it is a very good size to hug the bird. Okay, we got egg. Did you know? A lot of eagles and hawks actually enjoy things like just chilling and scratches, and sometimes even belly rubs. Well, royal eagles are pretty big. Isn't the biggest eagle, if I have to remember correctly, is the harpy eagle, which is really, really fucking big. It's big enough that it hunts monkeys, which is quite something. Things in life that should be larger. Birds, bumblebees. Yes. Is the elephant interested in coming into my garden? Why would it be interested in coming into your garden? It doesn't eat apples! I think this elephant is having some thoughts. Not sure about what it exactly wanted. Nothing is funnier to me than the fact that bees in Minecraft are so big. They could have made them really, really small. Like, actual bee-sized. But they were like, no. Let's make them, like, the size of, like, a cat. Like, a real-life cat. very holdable. Which, I mean, it really helps you be able to identify them and see where the heck they are. What the hell? Okay, I've just noticed something that is very interesting. That the extra growths on these trees all have one thing in common so far. It's that all the extra growth spots have this little sun thing going on. Like, the hazelnut tree has it, the fir tree has it, the apple tree has it. Hoping that someday they add bananas to Minecraft just so they can add a mechanic for holding a banana near a bee makes them enraged. I mean, that would be very fun. They should add it to this. Don't tap the tree. I will not tap any of the trees. There are fruits in these trees. And birds. Sleepy birds. Wish you could... There we go. It's a good view of the sleepy bird. So sleepy. Wait, does that when a tree destroy it? No, it knocks the fruits off. And also makes pinatas want to go down from it. Why did I go here? I'm not interested in your wares, Sladio, at this moment. I'm more interested in Gretchen. Because he has more mock traps for me. Imagine being, like, a very well-known, renowned hunter on this beautiful island. And there's just this one motherfucker that keeps on asking you to get moths. More moths. Like, yes, I've asked you consecutively every time you come back back into your store to get me more moths. Walking into stores. Wait, why am I here and immediately leaving? I think that's very funny though. Especially considering that Lottie doesn't like window shoppers. So like, that must be the most annoying fucking thing ever. So it's like, why am I here? Leaves. Pisses Lottie off in the process. Did not tap the tree during its sprouts, otherwise it will stop growing. Oh! I did not know that fact, actually. Also, there's a magical here now. Fun things to learn. How does one get those sprouts up there? I want to know how to get the top ones to grow. It looks incomplete. Looks like something's missing. So I want to continue my investigations of that all the extra spots are the sun thing. Fun fact, but I tried voice impressions of Victor the Crocodile from the Sonic series, and I found it's a great way to make my vocal cords feel wrong. I mean, trying to do certain impressions definitely makes one feel funky. Also, the sprouts is the perfect time to fertilize the tree. That I do know. You have a generally small window of opportunity when it comes to the trees, where you want to fertilize when the sprouts pop up on the extra growth spots. Or just in general when they pop up. That's when you want to fertilize when they pop up. Or right after. Otherwise, doing it before won't do anything. Doing it after, long enough time after, it won't do anything. So you gotta have your timing right, unlike with the other plants. Victor's voice is hard because it's growly, but not exactly low-pitched, so to drop the price is low enough to growl, but high enough to match. Makes sense. The contest is in mimicking the model of the one from Sonic Heroes. It gives me much reference, considering I barely know anything about Sonic. I do know Victor is a crocodile. It's nearly frustrating, because the game doesn't tell you anything about this. The game barely tells you about anything. So you have to figure out a lot by yourself. Like the timing on fertilizers, and the fact that, did you know, when it's raining, you don't actually need to water your flowers. That's a hot pro tip that the game doesn't tell you either, that if it's raining, you don't need to water your flowers. The fun of experimentation versus... Wait, what? Huh? Yeah. There are some things that are very interesting to learn by yourself in this, and then there's just nonsense. These that don't document things for you is so hard. Yep. That's why as a kid I would write stuff down. Because... this game is nonsense if you don't know what you're doing. Also, we might... It's approaching nighttime, which means galagoogoo time, hopefully. Or... I actually can't tell. No, it's morning! I think. I think it's approaching morning, because the Badgerable is here. We have not seen the galagoogoo yet, who has decided not to show up tonight, which is rather unfortunate. But yeah, it's the most frustrating game. Not again, because there's no indicator on what items do. Nice part of the experience, but if I make move them end. I mean, I feel like that stuff should give you at least something. Like, if a game just gives you absolutely nothing, then it's a little nonsense music. I'm pretty sure it is morning. You can actually tell if it's morning or not, because Leafa shows up around 9, or around 8 in the morning. Let's see. And also because of the fact that it's getting brighter, it's slightly morning, but, you know. Leaf has to wake up at 8 AM too. Oh. She's not coming out. Maybe she's coming out at 9 today. Sleeping in! Which, I mean, is fine. I slept in today, because I'm tired. I sat up, way past my bedtime, trying to finish goblin drawings for Goblin Week. Where is she? She's really late today. Unless she's already out. But I don't see her anywhere. Sleeping in this night, but I'm still in bed past 9 AM. I'm doomed. Yeah, there's a certain point that if you sleep past, like too much, then it just is garbage. Which is why I don't like sleeping away my morning, typically. Also, do you see this? They have a house, and these little guys, he's decided all of them to sleep outside. For some reason. You guys have a house, and there's enough for mock drop that's stuck again. First, are you gonna get out of your house at all today? It's almost 11 AM. Maps don't know how doors work. I guess not. Or it might be because the house is at an angle, and, you know. But when you put things at an angle, you get some weird interactions. Like, I just directed this guy to go inside of the house, but he doesn't know how to go through it. Do it! Nope. I think everyone is sleeping, even outside their houses. Yeah, I think it's either because it is one moth trap being stuck right there, or it's because it's at an angle. They don't know how to get inside of their house. Also, we have a rice ant now. I'm sorry, little guy, but I'm gonna have to sell you before the puzzle gums attack you on sight. It's for your own good. We don't need we don't need combat in this household. Huh. I guess Leafus is just not coming out today. Maybe she just doesn't like the rain. Even if they are nocturnal. Yep. Maybe I should build a Mannifer house that isn't at an angle so that you can actually get into it. But also at the same time, that's work. It's needless work. No, I don't want to sell the horse. I want to sell these hazelnuts. Hazelnuts are such strange things, at least in real life. Like, can anyone ever say that they actually have had a hazelnut? I've had, like, hazelnut cream and paste that's supposed to, like, mimic chocolate. But I've never actually had, like, just a hazelnut on its own. We could make some more arrangement to make this an orchard, which would be more trees. Like a raw hazelnut? Yeah. Or like a... Because, like, you can have a lot of other things, like peanuts and walnuts and stuff that are, like, salted. But I've never seen hazelnuts just being sold. Oh, this horse is eating the apples off of the tree. Into selling a piñata was one of my biggest fears when playing the game. Yeah, because the selection of the cursor can be very finicky. I used this as a chocolate substitute is all I could think of. Yeah, same. Like, I've maybe, just maybe seen it as part of, like, a mix of, like, various nuts, but aside from that, no. I can have a fucking oak tree. Can I say? I love the oak tree aesthetically. It annoys the fucking shit out of me though. Slightly off topic, but when my cookbooks has a recipe for Nutella I really want to make. That sounds pretty fun. Honestly. Oh gosh, I wish I had more time to cook because I have a pretty kick-ass cookbook that has like the best brownie recipe. You peel hazelnuts and roast them in the oven before blending them with cocoa powder and seasonings. Ooh, that sounds pretty fun. You getting more apples, mister? Yes, you are. I'm just getting 3 horses. Hey. How about you offer you some more horses? Yes, I will offer this horse some more horses. Very good, me. Have more apples. My main cookbooks are this magazine series that I'm subscribed to along with my great-grandma Betty Crocker's cookbook from the 1950s. That's an old fucking book. Reminds me of how, like, my parents have these, like, ancient-ass cookbooks. Mostly comprised of, like... They're, like, scrapbooks, more like it, of different recipes they've saved from, different, like, papers and magazines and whatnot. And then they've just kept for, like, ever since they were young. The only cookbook is a Dr. Seuss recipe book. That also sounds pretty fun. Themed cookbooks are neat. No cookbooks, but are kind of like homemade in a sense, copying and pasting recipes in the binder. Yeah, they're very homey feeling. Which I'm kind of hoping that one day, if they don't have any use for their cookbooks anymore, that I can get my hands on them, because there's some interesting recipes in there, like some excellent. I've never seen a piñata go back over there before. I think there's a Christmas treat that my mom makes that is just so good. That is made out of cornflakes, say peanut butter. It's like a kind of like a peanut butter brittle, covered with chocolate. It's just so fucking good. Betty Crocker Cookbook is actually a binder too. It's intended for you to spawn in extra recipes. That's nice. Preferably. Is it a no-bake cookie? Yes. That it is. It's something that she ends up cooling, and then it just kind of sets. Also, it's nighttime. Let's keep an eye out for the man. That little guy. If he will show up. I have my hopes up. But we'll have to see if Tim actually shows his face. Is the Angry Man gonna get stuck again? Maybe. Who knows? It is entirely possible that the ruffian will just accidentally get stuck again, which is not, like, it's just random if that happens. I do not control the ruffians getting stuck on random objects, and sometimes nothing. It's, like, really? You're gonna get stuck on nothing? The air? Let's plant a few more tulips, just in case. I don't know if this is enough tulips. You can never have too many tulips. Except when Lottie says, fuck you. You have too many tulips. She apparently has unique dialogue for if you're trying to get too many lamps at once. He's like, are you afraid of the dark or something? Like, Lottie. I know you're not the nicest character in this. But, like, there are children playing this game. Or at least, it's intended for children. I think you wouldn't make the salesman, or saleswoman in this case, be such a mockery, or making a mockery of the player. But I guess this is how it is. This mock drop is still stuck. We don't have a ruffian that is stuck, but we have this mock drop that is just in purgatory. I could free this mock drop by getting rid of the house, but, you know, I think it's pretty fun. Why do you build a house on the mock drop? I did not build that house on top of the mock drop. The mock drop glitched itself into the house. Which mock drop is this? I can't tell. It's mock drop 1. Mock drop that blocked the world. Yes, now there's one mock drop that actually is inside of the house. They got the house all for themselves, because none of the other mock drops they figured out how to go in. But I'm not sure if they know how to get out. Would you rather be stuck inside, or would you rather be stuck outside? Cetus is here, of course. No there's that fucker. It's so late though, for you to show up. Like, it's morning. Look, you're even on the tree. You should come in. Although I'm pretty sure that this galagoogoo is just gonna walk away because it's technically too late. Because of course it is. Let's go talk to this man that I don't like. Oh. I need a watchling. Specifically a night variety watchling. For if Tim actually decides to go inside. There he goes. Bastard lad. Maybe we should try and do some actual progress while we wait for Tim, because otherwise this is gonna take forever. I mean, we could also get a buzzing, but I was gonna say we haven't seen a buzzing in a while, but there's one. There he is. Keep. So I have something very interesting to share in the next thing of the iceberg about these little guys, the worms. Did you know that these guys talk? I'm just gonna leave it at that. You'll have to figure out what the fuck that means. The worms do talk. It's in the way you would never expect it. Okay, this bus entry's gonna come in. Let's make sure there's enough candiaries for it. Gretchen, I'm making you do a lot of work. Your business is booming. I guess this is just gonna be here for a while. Look at this crusty JPEG textures. Is the bushings coming in? There's Leafos. Getting up at 9 AM. Today when it's not raining. I guess she just doesn't want to come outside if it's raining. Oh, you're looking at me. What do you want? Okay, this is an actually useful hint. This isn't actually a sort of useful hint where she says this. She knows that the salamango is like it's like an evolution of another piñata, but she doesn't know which one. So she gives you the implication that the salamango is something that exists. She just doesn't know how to get it. Okay, you do have your fir tree. You just need to... If this is the same Buzzinger as before, it just needs to eat one more canberry. We will have a Buzzinger at least. Oh, the oak is done. That's nice. Go hunt another one. Get him. Oh. It's really high up. Yay, I leveled! Level 57. Oh, it's hunting. I think. I cannot tell. Are you hunting? Oh. Okay. Cool. Not hunting. It just decided to fuck off. None of you two! You guys destroyed my house last time. Been your sister choosing to hunt there for once was one of the biggest annoyances when I originally played. It sure is. It's just like there's so many of them in the garden. Just get them. There, we replaced the one canberry that got destroyed. It's especially annoying with the flying piñatas because for some reason the flying piñatas just refuse to properly hunt. This is why. You're gonna have apples. We're just getting so many free horses. Although these horses... There are apples on the floor. You don't need to kick them down. The muff drop is not stuck anymore. The muff drop still don't know how to go inside of the house though. Oh, we're getting another horse! They just keep on coming. I don't even need these horses right now. Like, these are just gonna go into another garden where I'm gonna breed them and get a unicorn. Just... Oh. I guess I won't have to master romance the horses if they're just gonna keep on doing that. Which I don't mind at all. I don't mind that in the slightest. These pistachios are annoying to romance. Mostly because of the fact that they get stuck in their doorway so easily. No other buzzing should have shown up. There's another one. I keep on saying that there's no buzzing and the buzzing is just there. Could you come in, mister? That would be much appreciated. For the day. The day turns to night. Oh. Birds. So I hope everyone's doing alright today. Oh, the watchling is finally here. Hope people be having a good Tuesday. Why are you running around? What are you doing, Leafos? Oh. She's like... She was like, when my dad thinks I'm sleeping, I can see that he is looking at pictures of his garden when it was once his. Isn't that nice? We have this man. We can name this man. What do we name this man? This guy is just here for Tim. I always forget that you can actually name your helpers for some reason. This man. This man? This man. I kinda like not Tim. Because he's not Tim. But we need him for Tim. If I folk it. You don't even get happy from being named. very fascinating which places the pinatas go to do, like, despawn. Alright, we have all of the components to get a galagoogoo. Every single key component is here. We have a shit ton of tulips. We have, like, so many fucking moths. It is crazy. I don't even know how many moths we have. It says 10. Which is more than enough moths. We have the man. The guy. So, like, if a galagoogoo decides to show up, if we have all of the key components, we just needed to actually show up. I think this eagler is really enjoying looking at the totem pole. It is! Huh. Gotta love how pinatas used to look at random things. It's very cute. We're just walking around. Alright, it's nighttime. Also known as Tim time. Let me check if we have enough golf drops. Just double check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have more. We have one more than enough, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna buy an extra one because I'm pretty sure that the galagoogoo needs to eat 2 moth drops. So fetch me one last moth, Gretchen. This eagler is stuck. You guys can go inside of your house. You have a house. Use it. Eagle art enjoyer. This eagler is a fine purveyor of the fine arts. Look at the totem pole. Which, I mean, the totem pole is neat. Or the Tower of Sour, as it's called. There's also something that I should include in the next part of the iceberg, is the challenge that people do where they do the reverse Tower of Sour. That's a challenge. And also the fact that every time you restart, like you do a new garden, it arranges the Tower of Sour in a very specific manner. Rooster Sherbet, Cocoa, Adele, Carola, Bon Boon, Profitable, Mac Raccoon, Shelly Bean, and Malawolf up top. Just go to bed. You don't need to be outside. Okay, let's get this. So, you're saying there will be a part 2 iceberg? Yes. I want to make a continuation at some point, which I've been kind of compiling things here and there as I've discovered them. Because, did you know, there's a lot of things about this game that still are kind of shrouded in a bit of mystery. Also, I just keep on seeing it. I can't stop seeing it, that the extra growths are all the sun pattern. I'm going to fucking go nuts. It's also this thing. It keeps on happening. It's like I just revealed something new. Like, you always learn something new. I learned something new today. This guy's heading back. We're not seeing a galagoogoo. It's like it's avoiding me. This is just that upper stream all over again, except for the fact that this time I can't just ask Gretchen to get me a galagoogoo. We'll keep going. The main goal of today's stream is getting a fucking galagoogoo. By God, I will get one. Even if it means streaming for 3 hours. I guess one thing we could work on is we do have some flutterscotches. And I kind of want to I want to find out something, which is the ideal way of breeding flutterscotches. Because I had an idea for doing flutter scratches in a way that isn't the most annoying way possible. Although I don't know if this is the garden for it. Oak tree and piñata markings, tip of the iceberg. Yeah. I mean, this could also be a part of the iceberg, just all the piñatas on the oak tree itself. Where, like, there's all these little guys. Most of them are pretty identifiable, and then you have this guy, which is the sweet tooth of all things. And this is supposed to be the fudge hog. And it's like, what? But it's true. That's what they're supposed to be. It's pretty bonkers. All of the OG piñatas, at least. It's not actually all of them. It's most of them. Which, oddly enough, you have the sunbug, but you don't have any of the upper force piñatas on here. Wasn't the perfidimal? The perfidimal is right here, actually. No. This is the fudge hog, because it has the mask and the triangle things. It doesn't have the long tail, which also confused me. But the perfidimal is actually right here. And this is the sweet tooth, based on the markings. Because it doesn't have the mask and it has ears. And the fudge hog very much does not have ears. Alright, Willie, thank you for the building. You did an amazing job. The vegetable is still here. But all the piñatas that are on the oak tree is the gooba, the sunbug, sherbet, buzzlegum, newtgat, dragonfly, worm. There's 2 dragonflies. There's a perfidimal. There's the hippopotamus. There's the sweet tooth. There's the bunnycomb. There's the squazzle. There's the quackberry. There's the shelly bean. There's the arachnid. There's the elephanilla. There's the cluckles. There's the cocoadile. There's the galagoogoo. There's the syrupint. There's the raisant. And then the fudge hog. And it's all of the piñatas on the oak tree. It's very neat. But it's also strange that the oak tree has all those piñatas on it. It's also even stranger when you consider that this, you can see on the leaves, that this is also supposed to be an oak tree. So like, what's so special about this oak tree? Teach us your secrets! Be fast about your house. Why is it partly a tree? I guess we'll never know. Sorry, I'm just previewing the scenery. Which, I would love to have like a free camera and just roll around the outside of the boundary just to see things. Because there are a lot of details that you otherwise wouldn't be able to see properly. Here's another fun fact for you. There's a rainbow right there. That's also where the unicorn comes from. The rainbow is pretty. It is. It's a very nice little detail. Also, sometimes I accidentally think there's like shooting stars on the sky, but it's just fucking kinda not. Shooting boxes everywhere. Which, if you look very closely, you can actually see the box fly across the sky. Like right there. There they go. Which I'm gonna say, that's one of the worst means of like chipping things. Like you're shooting boxes places. Like I imagine that the delivery is not exactly accurate. Even if it's a very, very fun concept. It's just practically, no, it doesn't make any sense. What's piñata we have with romanced? I don't think we have romanced these guys. Let me double check. I'm just checking what pinatas we can actually do some progress with while we're waiting. Because, my goodness, it's just taking forever. Again, with the flowers. Alright, so we actually haven't romanced the marshmallow, which is strange. We have not romanced a lot of the butterscotches, which makes sense. We have not even gotten a pretzel written properly, even if it's really easy. We have not... Okay, we have not romanced the puzzle gums. Maybe that'll be worthwhile to do. Squazzle we've not done either. We've apparently done one of their variants, which is very strange. Where's the white flutterscotch at? There it is. We haven't romanced them either. So that we could do. We haven't even... We've seen the Gemmulium, but it hasn't visited. They haven't got a buzzing resident yet. Crocodile, I haven't even gotten a donut properly. Shame on me. Macro-raccoon is all done except for visiting. Which is kind of funky that the, like, non-sours have, like, a visit, requirement. The trees outside the garden do not wither. Surface level iceberg. Man. Did you know? The plants outside of the gardens makes no sense. For example, there are infinitely growing chilies. I wonder if I can recreate the glitch I did one day. Actually, I'm gonna try if I can do that right now. I did a glitch accidentally way back, which is just a hot tip. Don't plant plants in this specific area. Let me see how close I can get. Don't plant plants. Planting plants is dangerous. Especially in a game where your main way to progress is planting plants. But let's see if we can recreate this glitch. Alright, some plants will sprout out of the bounds, right? Yep. If this thing goes correctly, aka incorrectly, these chilies will end up bouncing out of bounds. Also, another fun fact. Did you know that the sand textures are literally just a grass texture, but scaled down and recolored? And it's the exact same pattern to it. Same thing with the snow. The snow is way more subtle though, because of the fact that they partly hide the pattern in it. Wouldn't it count as you occupy space to your garden? Oh, just a little bit. It won't be as bad as that other time. I'm just doing this just because I want to show it off, but... Or if it will even work. But... one or two chilies won't hurt. What will hurt though is when I did it originally by accident as a kid, where I got like... oh my gosh, like 10 or so chilies on the outside of the garden that I just never could get rid of ever again. And these wouldn't rot because they're not inside the boundary, so, you know. That's how that works. I'm not even sure if these will properly actually go outside because they're not fertilized and there's not 3 million of them, but we'll see. We'll see. Gotta fill up the time somehow. I'm guessing the flutterscotch have gone inside the house. Of course they have. Get out of there! I wanna see what your romance requirements are. Has eaten any kind of fruit. Well, lucky for you, I have fruit. Consume fruit. Let's see. Are you guys gonna pop? Soon. It's also weird how some of the plants actually, like, get stuck if they're growing into each other. Oh, how's the galagoogoo thing going? Poorly. The galagoogoo is refusing to show up. I don't think there's enough chilies for them to bounce. Out of bounds. Nope, they're just on the edge. But you could see how potentially you could accidentally get them out there. Oh, there we go. One of them is out of bounds. Also, this is what happens when something is just on the border. The cursor goes fucking bananas. It does not like it. Also, that's just there now. The eternal chili. Unless it's close enough in the garden that it will actually rot. We'll just have to see. Where did the butterscotches go? We went inside of the house again. I want progress. You guys didn't even eat the hazelnuts. These not good enough for you. Or at least it's not kind of fruit. Because this game doesn't even tell you the difference between nuts and fruit. Eat apple. Hold on, I wanna check something. Can you actually eat this hazelnut? Or... There's too many fucking piñatas in the garden. Of course. Can you eat the hazelnut? No? You can't even eat the hazelnut. Apparently not. So there is actually a difference. Yet some piñatas that are required to eat fruits sometimes eat things like hazelnuts and the pine cones, despite them not counting as fruit, which is really strange. Like the raisin, for example, will eat hazelnuts and pine cones, and it doesn't count as fruit. Smash-chu is going berserk. Destroy! Why are you guys swarming around this one lone apple? Leave it be! This is for the peeps. Get out of the way. Moth drop, I swear to fucking god. Get out of the way! Please. I don't know if the piñatas are programmed to, like, specifically go in the area where you're doing things, but I really feel like they're really interested in going into the places where you're trying to do things sometimes, and just getting in the way. Like, I don't know if that's intentionally, like, something that they programmed, or if that's just what it feels like. These guys still don't have, the ability to breed. They just love the attention. They sure do. They just want to see what you're doing. They do. Tim! Please come into the garden, you little bastard. You always come in so late! Aka early in the day. Are you doing weird magic tricks? Like defying gravity by walking on rocks? I'm gonna guess that I don't have enough space to let these flutterscotches breed. Maybe we can... Where's my guy at? Mr. Scared Man. I guess Mr. Scared Man is not here. Hey, Badgicle. Elegantly late. I guess Badgicle doesn't care. Badgicle, please leave. I need space in my garden. Where's the after flutterscotch at? I don't see it. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to go all the way over here, and I'm gonna try and find your friend. There's your friend. Come here. Eat the apple. I don't recall that showing while piñatas could work. I mean, you can, in some cases, some piñatas are actually scared by being watered by the watering can. I was like, God damn it! I'm gonna sell a horse. This buzzing entered, and suddenly there's too little space. Please do destroy some of the canned areas. Just go ham, my guy. You're allowed. It's chasing that one. If you can tell. Watch out. There we go. So isn't it weird that the Piñata speak in this? Like the Piñatas actually speak during the romance minigame. I'm sure it's only for flavor, but like, you know. Also, I hope this is the same button just before. I guess we'll see. You are the same button just before. Fantastic. Also, hitting Piñatas makes them want to leave. Well, you run the risk of them getting angry, but aside from that, it's a guaranteed way to make them want to leave. So, here's the most awe-inspiring romance dance of all time. It's very bright. Okay, this buzzard's better stay. Are you leaving? Are you hunting enough for a bird? I would suggest that you stop. Please. 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 I just want you to become a resident. Please land! Mister! Please! Please! You're gonna become a resident. Just accept your fate! Come here! I hope you like it because there's enough for completely six completely identical dances. There sure is! Hope you like butterfly spinning. Just land! Not up there! Jeez, the monkey. The finger around the monkey's paw curls. You fuck. Get down from there! Become a resident. That's right. Oh boy. We've been waiting for so long. Oh, nope. We got buzzing. That's something. That's progress. Honestly, really like the buzzing. This is a sweet little darling bird. Unlike its cousin. I always find it confusing though that the buzzard is based on like the word buzzard as a child. Even with my narrow experience with English, I always associated buzzard with like vultures. But I mean, I guess there are hawks that are called buzzards, at least in the UK. Which I mean, the people that made this game are based in the UK. Or bees. Yeah. Alright. And the buzzinges and the buzzlegums have awfully similar names. The buzzlegum is based on the word buzz. It's a combination of buzz and bubblegum. There's a parry bill for some reason. Oh my god. They look away for a few seconds and there's suddenly more piñatas in here. Are we gonna get a squirrel? A non-squirrel? I can barely pronounce the word squirrel. Non-squirrel? Squirrel. It's one of those words that my Swedish tongue just can't wrap itself around. It's the same thing as English people trying to say älg. They just can't say Ellie. Look at this fucker. Okay, so this guy needs to eat 3 fruits of any kind. And he is trapped on a fir cone. And as we know, fir cones and hazelnuts do not count as fruit. And yet look at what this little guy is gonna do. He's gonna eat the pine cone, and the pine cone is not gonna count towards his requirements for becoming a resident. Because it doesn't actually count as a fruit. Yet this fucker eats the pine cones anyways. Imagine that. What more do you have to say for yourself, Leafas? You have nothing of interest to say. Most of the time she doesn't have much to say. She's just talking about the Stardos, and he's very goal-oriented. And he's not gonna stop, so you should find a way to distract him. Honestly, you barely have an accent. I think you would have never found out you were Swedish if you didn't say it. I've heard that a lot, and people say that I just don't have an accent. Or if I barely have an accent. Even with Swedish, which boggles my mind. It's like, my accent is no accent. I guess. However that works. Okay, Leafas is leaving. Oh, you're gonna slide some air in? She's keeping that door open for a long time. At least you're way better at English than me. I mean, apparently most people say my English is pretty good, which I mean, that comes from a lot of years of practice and having it be mandatory to learn in school. I will say, I will rather have my non-existent accent than the fucking absolutely horrendous accent that some other Swedish people have when they speak English, where they don't even make an attempt to make them sound like they're speaking English. They're just basically speaking Swedish, but saying the English words. And it's just like, it doesn't even sound like you're speaking a proper language. Okay, we have a good chance here. Tim decided to show up pretty early in the night. This might be it. Oh, he's thirsty. He is interested. Tim! My sweet, sweet darling. He's here! He's in. We have acquired the Tim, as in, the Tim is here for the moment. Let's make sure that the Tim wants to stay. There are plenty of moth drops to go. There are plenty of tulips. We got the guy. We have a good chance here. Fingers crossed. Hold on, where's my man? Oh, yeah, you leveled up. Level 58, baby. I'm gonna ask you to go do something. You just walk through the fence. This man does not care about physics. Can you just, like, stand right there? Shh, 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 shh. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Don't just... Shh. This is not at all suspicious. No, 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 no. I don't want you leaving while I'm working on the Tim, so you're just gonna... I think he's confused. I'm gonna give you many money so that you stop complaining. You just need to let this be, okay? You just... Shh. Yeah. Just don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah, you're super happy. I'm gonna keep on giving you money so that you keep on being happy. Shh. Don't mind the fact that you're stuck in there. Shh. I know you're stuck in there. I know. Shh. You already have your signed. So don't say a word. Here. Shh. There. You just keep at it. Just keep at it, buddy. You're doing a great job. You're just gonna have to be stuck in there, okay? This is for your own good. So it doesn't actually matter that I have you, like, hired. Fight them off, my dear. Fight them. Destroy them. Do it! Next to the water room in. Dear Lord, I forgot how annoying those guys were. Oh, you know, these wonderful watchlings. My dear sweet Tim. I know you're stuck. You're slowly but surely getting very annoyed with me, but I'm just gonna keep on giving you money. Yes, destroy them all. Destroy them. Yes, good Tim. That's a good Tim. No, I didn't. Goddamn you, cursor. I don't want to look at horses, I want to look at Tim. My sweet, sweet child. You just need to eat some more tulips and you're done. Ninja galagoogoo. Yes, yes, yes. Do it, my child. You're almost there. Okay, you're there. You did it. You technically don't need more little buggy, but to go at it. Who am I to stop you? Good job. Good job, my dude. You did it. I want to make sure that this fucker actually ends up becoming a resident. He's still destroying things. Let's fucking go. Why are you not a resident? You have all the requirements. Quickly! Come on, you wanna become a resident. You wanna become a resident. Yes, very good. We have Mr. Fucker over here on the way. Yes! In the nick of time! Oh god. We did it. Now we get to see this again. You want to be a resident so badly, oh. Yeah! Fuck yes. You got the gabagool. Yes, I did. I did get the gabagool. Also, we get to see this on stream. Look at this guy. He's so happy. He's stuck. You did it. Yeah, I know. Wait, why can I still select you? I'm not supposed to be able to select you, my dude. Well, bye! Didn't need you anymore anyways. Tim acquired. Are you sad? I don't want to be super sad. We can't let the Tim be sad. We cannot let this be. We need to fix this right now. Sorry for Tim. Yes. Okay, he's happy. Alright, let's do the deed. Tim. Hold on, little guy. I need to give you some very important things. Aka, your very important wizard hat. Your namesake. Which I hope, yeah, I do have it unlocked. Excellent. We did it. What a power move. You sleep on top of the candy that everyone wants to eat. No, don't make him sad, you fucks! They can't be pushing you around. Stop making Tim sad, or I'm gonna have to destroy these horses. Personally. We managed to catch you alive. Hello. Hello, hello. We just got it, Tim. I'm making Tim not be sad. No, 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 no. We don't live in a world where I let the eagler do that. Also, fuck you! Horrible. We do not want a eagler. I do not want this man. I like the way for 10 seconds suddenly all hell's broke loose. Also, rest in peace, that moth. So much is happening right now. That's 1 second, nothing happens. 2 seconds later, everything ever happens. Oh my gosh. Don't you love that? When just everything happens at once? Alright, there we go. This moth is gonna get destroyed. At least it's not the guy that makes the pinatas explode. Oh. Good job, dude. You defeated a moth. Are you happy with yourself? Imagine being proud of that. Tim still keeps on being sad. Every fucking pinata ever is just knocking him around. I feel so mad over these pinatas. Why are they so mean to my little boy? Alright, we're giving him a house because these pinatas just can't let him be. You just can't leave a man alone. He just wants to sleep! Let a man sleep! Men just need his sleep. He's tired! Let the guy be tired. Also, our buzzin just got absolutely fucking bodied and it makes me very sad. But I mean, at least we have the buzzin resident reward so we can get another one from Gretchen, but still, it was pointless. Also, no, Willy, don't! Okay, Willy, good. You respect the galagoogoo. Although somehow Tim can sleep for this. The poor man stayed up too early gorging himself on tulips. He sure did. He got a little, got a little greedy on the tulips, I'm not gonna lie, at the end there. Don't you dare, horse! Do not! Leave him alone! You fucker. God damn it, horse! Leave him alone. He's just trying to live. Relatable, yeah. Everybody bullied the galagoogoo. Makes he get, like, plus sad for being woken up once. I don't know. This is a particularly sensitive Tim. He can't handle it. Are you really gonna go get some nightshades? This ray scent is just asking to be poisoned. A sensitive lad. This ray scent just does not give a fuck, does it? What a special raisin that was. Ate a nightshade berry and then fucked off to the mine. Or well, this is the mine. This is the abandoned helper house. There we go. You have a house now, my boy. Dude just came home from a psychology exam after studying for the last 2 weeks. He just wants to sleep. Yeah. My man's tired. Although now it's nighttime. How you doing, my dude? You're eyeing your house, I can tell. Physiology. There you go. Now you can go into your house. Nice trucking around. He does have a very fun little walk cycle. There you go. Peace has once more been restored. Alright. Let's get rid of these fucking birds. Okay, let's get rid of the candaries that don't need to be here. Please get back down. You guys did your job. You let me reminisce the hippopotamuses and you gave me a buzzage. Now I want more buzzage. Or there's enough for galagoogoo hanging out right there. Don't tempt me. I know what happened last time we tried to get the galagoogoo and you just refused to stay the second one. You can't trick me once more. Where's the buzzage? There it is. I know how you guys work. There we go. Oh, it's coming in! Oh my gosh. No. Get back down so we can sell you to... I don't know if it's... I honestly don't know what the fuck Lottie does with the piñatas that you sell her. Like, why would she want them in the first place? What do you use them for? Though there could be... Makes me wonder if Gretchen actually is a hunter and it just isn't the fact that she's, you know, goes and buys the piñatas that are sold to Lottie. Eating them. Maybe. They go into retirement in the glue farm. The piñata glue farm. My horses. Lottie sells them on the black market. She wants them chocolate coins. She probably does. She probably sells them to particularly lazy gardeners. Or something. I honestly have no idea. We don't have the guy though. It's just a problem for this man. Could just hire the guy. I mean, if this guy's gonna have at it, then... Arthur. I'm totally not asking for enough for guys so that I can hold them hostage or anything. No. It's fine. At one point, he should just ban me from having helpers. So, not even slavery is the slaughterhouse. I mean... They do state that they eat some piñatas. Unless I think the guy is just leaving. This is fine. I mean, so I'm just gonna fire this man. Actually, send him home. Goodbye, Tim, too. You didn't stay very long. But maybe in the future we'll get one more. Without having to go to, Gretchen. I'm just gonna immediately send this guy home. Maybe that's the express mode. Yeah. Hey. Go home. Apparently the helpers are very happy to be sent home. I guess that makes sense. Don't wanna work. I got it though a lot of the Gretchen. I got the thing. Are there any purges that we can sell? I forgot that fossils can climb trees. There are currently no apples. There's like 2 pine cones. Maria sells pinatas that she gets from the gardeners to Gretchen, so Gretchen doesn't actually have to hunt anything. And that's why some of them are so fucking expensive, because obviously Lottie sells them for higher than they're sold for to Gretchen. Oh, nope. We don't allow those kinds of messages around here, partner. Stealing my hazelnuts. Like that one video. Where the man yells at the squirrel. I want to get another buzzage. But I also don't want to just absolutely destroy my amount of chocolate coins. So let's get some chocolate coins. Lottie, you don't have anything worth to say. Chilies. I don't want to take my time. I want things to go fast. Which is totally not alluding to anything. What are we doing now? I'm getting some money so that I can buy some buzzings from Gretchen. Because I don't want to have to get them the normal way. I'm lazy. And also because, I mean, I didn't intend for the freaking buzzings to be destroyed by the eagler. I forgot that the eagler is just like, oh, that's a fine buzzing you have there. How about if it was destroyed? So I want to make some more progress. And by progress, I want to ruin some more pinatas. And I feel like the buzzage is a good candidate. I need to check something though, because they need experiments and pudgeons. Which is going to cost money. Shocker, I know. Experiments are these kind of already exist in here, so that's fine. Unless we're missing a second one. Which we might. I'm just checking around. I think we only have one experiment right now. So getting enough for one would be good. Although those just kind of appear. But we can might as well ask Gretchen to get one. They're not fucking eagler. I always forget Pudgeon exists. Same. I love the Pudgeon though. I used to wish its eyes were a little bigger. Like, I like pigeons. I used to feel like the Pudgeon looks a little funky. Like, its eyes are extremely tiny. Like, these mans barely have eyes. Cool. It does look pretty funny. It has a very, it has a very fun shape. Mans can't see. The moles of birds. I guess. This raisin is trying so hard. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that piñata. I mean, the Pudgeon is not a very, prominent piñata, let's say. I mean, what's their purpose? Their purpose is to be eaten by a... Oh gosh, what things did the Pudgeon do aside from just exist? It's part of the Buzz and Romance requirements. And that's it. That's the only thing that the Pudgeon is used for. Aside from just being its own piñata. At least in this game. In Trouble in Paradise it has a few more uses, but that's its primary use in this. A lot of the upper pinatas usually have some upper purpose to them. They're born to be eaten, pretty much. I can't ask you to go get things if I don't have money. So let's get money. If only I could become rich in real life by selling chilies to old capitalism grandma. Not bred to be eaten, and not even by— bred to be eaten and not even by humans. Yep. It's just prey for other birds. Let's get some more chilies because I need more money because pigeons are apparently very expensive and took a lot out of my poor chocolate wallet. You wouldn't even be able to keep chocolate coins in your wallet. That shit would just melt. And you would have to have a very nasty ass wallet. Cooled wallet. All the gardeners on Viva Piñata Island walk around with fucking cooler bags full of money. Because for some reason people decided that the currency should obviously be chocolate. I wonder what the currency rate of chocolate coins to, like, other currencies is. Like, what's $1 in chocolate coins? You think they need to add mosquito pinatas if they did enough again? I mean, that is a pinata that, like, an animal that they could add. That could be like a sour pinata. You can get like 20 for $1 at the dollar store in the US, so that's my guess. The inflation has not been kind to the value of chocolate coins. Alright, did I order these? I honestly forget. Let's just do it again. Tim! My sweet boy. No. Milk is way too expensive in the game, regardless of currency. It sure fucking is. Which— I don't understand why some of the produce is just so expensive. Like, milk, this shouldn't be expensive. In real life, it shouldn't be expensive either, I think. Milk is good product. Should be accessible to people that want milk. Which is why I'm happy it's relatively cheap over here in Sweden. It would make me sad if it wasn't reasonably priced. Timmy's just looking at the bird. Our man Timmy's going to take a nap next to the chilies. You know, the best napping spot in all of the island. In the whole garden. Obviously next to the growing chilies. He's checking out the Panati house. Oh, if only you could go inside of the Panati house. That would be really cute though. If he's blocking the doorway. Not that the Panakis are gonna go outside during the nighttime, but she's like, I'm gonna nap right here in front of the doorway. Wouldn't it be cute if pinatas could, like, be like friends? And they could sometimes take, and like, their assigned friend with them around places or into their house. Careful with the experiment, I know. The experiment is just asking for it. Could you please move out of the way? I won't accidentally sell you, but I need you for birds. Okay, Tim had his night stroll. And he's now gonna go back to bed. And I'm gonna ask Gretchen to get us bird. And I think that will be that for today when we get these passengers to romance. I'm not even gonna count on you coming back in. If I'm gonna romance the galagoogoos, it will be after I ask Gretchen to fetch the F1 on express speed, because normal speed takes like 2 hours. Wish bunny comes for in other color. I mean, you can get them in other colors than blue. Let me see if I remembered all the color variants for the bunnycom. It's yellow, green, and pink. And then in Trouble in Paradise, you can also get a white colored bunnycom as part of the go home. As part of the Penarctic. Go home. I mean, a more natural color scheme. Fair. A lot of the pinatas are very unnaturally colored, except for some of them. Like, the puzzle gum is very bee-colored. Like, that's exactly what you would expect a bee to be. Master of comedy. I mean, having like a brown bunnycomb variant would be neat if you used one like a rabbit. I guess the closest to a natural color would be the white one you can get. Why are you still here? It's morning. It's daytime. You're nocturnal. So gotta love this very sheep fog effect. Which I remember being really impressed by as a kid. The like sort of fog, but nowadays, like knowing how things work in the video games, this fog is really, really cheap. And it's just a bunch of billboards that have like that have really high transparency, so you can barely see it. I get that they are white and blonde rabbits, but I'm almost sure there aren't any blue, pink, or green rabbits. Probably not, unless you, I don't know, color the rabbits. I've at least not seen a blue rabbit, nor a green rabbit. I'm sure someone out there has probably colored a rabbit pink, even though I don't know why you would do that. Like, I don't understand the people. I mean, I can sort of understand if you're doing it just for, like, a little special event thing. But, like, why would you want to dye your pet? What do you have to say for yourself?
Jag tror att en galagoogoo skulle uppskatta ett par solglasögon.
Very topical.
Skydda de där stora ögonen.
That would have been really cool, like, experiment. Yeah. A very, neutral color palette. Also, she mentioned that, she says that she thinks that a galagoogoo would appreciate a pair of shades for those big eyes of theirs. And I go crazy instead. Magenta rabbit. Neon rabbit. Glowing version rabbit. I don't know. You can do a lot of different things. Alright. One buzzage. Let me just double check your requirements. You need to eat one pigeon, which is super easy. In fact, I could probably direct you to a pigeon right now. Where the fuck is a pigeon? Not one up there. Not one on the box. Promised red rabbit. Rainbow rabbit. Here's a pigeon. Get him. Let's knock down somebody's acorns. Or carrots. Yes. I don't want to sell the oak tree. By God, do I not want to sell the oak tree. And for squirrel. That's great. Actually, that's not too bad. I can use the squirrels later for romancing purposes. Good job. Pudgeon destroyed? First the Pudgeon gets scared. And then you take one spare. Yep. That's exactly... I remember that very well. Sometimes my memory is not that. Only sometimes. Do we have any experiments on the floor? We do. Though our buzzage is not on the floor. Where is it? Oh, it's all the way over there. Are you gonna sit down? Come down! Yep. Bread to feed the hawks. Yep. Could you... Please. Please get down from there, sir. I need you to go to get some more birds. And not get destroyed by eagles. By God, do I not want you to get destroyed by eagles. Please. Roadside boundary. Almost sounds poetic. In a strange way. You need... How nice of the buzzage to wake up the experiment before actually hunting it. There's a raisin. It managed to eat enough fruits to actually become a resident. Congratulations. You're not gonna be staying though, because you won't be fighting with the buzzlegums. Which I really wish there was a way to just completely stop fights from happening in your garden, because it's really annoying. So here we go. Bird for the ground. Oh, uh-oh. I don't like the sound, the looks of that. The fact that the candy didn't even properly appear. This is just the eagler again. Let me pop down this sponge and then reload this garden. Just in case. I don't trust the things anymore. What happened? The buzzage destroyed the experiment right next to the border. And the experiment did some funky things where the candy didn't properly like spawn in. Let me just do this. Okay, it was able to save. That's good. It means the shit isn't broken. This is just for safety's sake. This is what happened a lot last time. When the eagler was destroying buzzages on the outside of the boundaries. Or rather, where the candy would pop up on the outside instead of inside. Alright, there we go. Oh, there's a second there where nothing was in. Kinda wish I knew if you actually did get the experiment or not. Like, that would be amazing. Because I'm not entirely sure if you actually ate the experiment. Oh, you didn't eat any of it. Could I request you destroy experiment? Oh, you do have all the... Okay, so that it did work. It actually got this stuff. That's good. Okay, that was close enough into the garden where the stuff actually popped up properly. Good, good, good. That's all we want. That's all we could ever ask for. Well, we could ask for the buzzage that went there for Pudgeon as well, but that'll come in due time. But I kinda wanna romance them and then wrap up the stream, so I'm just gonna... Can I move some of these piñatas around? The space Major Parker is getting eaten right next to you sleeping. I mean, kinda weird how the piñatas just don't wake up from that kind of stuff. It is kinda late. Alright. Squazzle 1 gets sent. Squazzle 2 gets sent. I should have came in just in time to say hello at least. Hello. Welcome. I mean, it might take a little bit because you're gonna be fighting flying piñatas. Okay, we're gonna try and make them do things, which is always a challenge. Where's the pud? There's the pudding. The pudding is for some reason outside when it is nighttime. Or like it was walking around. Okay, we go hunt that guy. Tim is not very happy. Pudgeon is chilling. Alright, I'm just gonna make sure that Tim doesn't get super sad. Piñata difficulties. Flying piñata difficulties. Flying piñatas are always a fucking hassle. Eat the candy, Tim. You deserve it. Easier to get eaten. There you go. I'm gonna ask your friend to come out of their house. Or, I don't know if that actually worked or not. Please come out of the house. I like how it's just refusing to listen to the fact that I am directing it. Oh, there's another galagoogoo in here again. Could you imagine if we ended the stream with a second galagoogoo? I feel like that would be pretty cool. Double gabagool. All the gabagool. Let's try. Galagoogoo from Viva Piñata. Indeed. Oh, she's gonna leave? Might be leaving. Or it might just be walking around. Some of these candies are in very precarious positions. There we go. I think it's just leaving. Are you going somewhere? There it goes. You! You came in late. As in, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Go home. That's fine. We can at least end on a happy note of some romance dancing from these hawks. And that'll be our ending to this long chapter. You guys are super happy for some reason. Did you ever get the hippo from last stream, by the way? Yes, I did. I got 2 of them. Have you ever romanced the hawks? No, this is the first time in this playthrough. No, just look at each other. Romance. Look at each other. Do it! Stand still. Your friend is trying very, very hard to get over here. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Please. I mean, ever romanced them before? I mean, yeah, I have romanced them before, like, in general. This fucking buzzing! My god, my guy! It's really that hard to just fly over there. I've seen their romance dance before and stuff. Alright, there we go. It's a very fun romance dance, in my opinion. I don't know. I like these guys. Messengers are some of my favorites. Alright, let's see if we can time this. There we go. Oh no. 2 theater kids romantically dancing at each other. Oh guys, it's not ready for commitment. Yeah. And there's an eagler. I can hear him. No! You will not destroy their romance! You heathen. You're just here to eat the passengers. I will not let you do that. They are in love! You will let them be in love. Sometimes I like to look at the youth box in the background because it plays along with the romance dance. They did a spin. Yay! We did it!
Du har blivit duktig.
I'm very good. I'm almost level 60. And of course we end with a glitch. Yes! Love to see it! I love it. Beyblade for birds. I'm sorry, I had to clap. I used to love the glitches so much. Yes, we're getting enough squirrel. Next level, let's go! I forget what maximum level is in this game. I know it goes above 60. Alright. Buzzing's baby has safely been acquired. Yay! And we have a new squirrel. I got rid of the squirrels. And now I have another squirrel. Of course. Well, that's a pretty fun end to the stream. And, I guess this is also a fun thing to end on. But I will say, today has been pretty fun, even if sometimes it was a little frustrating with how some of these pinatas, their AI doesn't make any sense. But I will say, it's pretty fun. We actually did get some things done, even though it felt like a lot of waiting. But we did get Tim, and we got these little eyes. Now she can live to see her parents get eaten by an eagle. Yeah, we will not let them though. Oh, okay, bastard lad. I want to end on a good note, for fuck's sake. Leave. Leave. There we go. Peace has once more been restored. Oh. But it was funny that you were stuck. But, yeah. I say it's been a pretty fun stream. We've actually got Tim. Which is the one thing I wanted to accomplish. And we did it. We got the boy. I think that's an accomplishment. So, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. And if people have enjoyed the stream as well. Got a bunch of things done. It was a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to streaming this some more, because it's always fun to stream this. And get to share the experience with y'all. Tim's stream. I mean, tomorrow, or rather next week's stream, the Tim-centric. Considering I kind of want to romance the Tim. But I mean, it's getting a unicorn, which is a whole process in itself. But, yeah. It was fun even if I got Kayla, and I mean, it's nice. I will be sure to upload the rest of the VOD to YouTube in a timely manner. Hopefully not like by next week, because sometimes it takes some time. But hope y'all have a good rest of your day, whatever time it is. And I will see you on Thursday, either with might play some Minecraft, might draw. We'll see how I feel that day then. And then next Tuesday with more Viva Piñata, where we will continue the saga and perhaps romance some Tims. Head pats on the pot, head pot, clank clank. Yes, many clanks. Thank you. But yeah, I will see you then. And may you take care until then. Bye bye.